Hey, I'm David Levithan. I am here in the Waterstones YA section, which is always a good place to be. I'm here because I'm about to do an event with other authors for my new book with Rachel Cohn, Sam and Ilsa's Last Hurrah. Joining me, who are you?
Who am I? Well, my name's Lucy Christopher, and I'm also here for the event tonight to talk about wonderful YA. My most recent book is a book called Stormwake, which is a book that's inspired by The Tempest.
So get two authors in a YA section. Of course, we see hundreds of books that we've read or want to read. So to make it easier for each other, we decided that we would each choose two books that were influential in the writing of our new books and really suggest them to each other. We've picked books that the other one has not read.
Absolutely. And we've been browsing for about half an hour
basically,
already.
And yes, talking about it. So for example, I was shocked to learn that Lucy had not read I'll Give You the Sun. So my book, Sam and Ilsa's Last Hurrah, is about twins who are throwing a last pre-graduation party. And basically, it is about the brother-sister dynamic and how you are so close and you have such a shared history, and yet you might not actually know each other. And that really describes this book, I'll Give You the Sun, well. It is about a pair of twins who have, because of family secrets and trauma, really drifted away from each other and how they really have to come back together. And Jandy Nelson, the author, you will love her because she writes such amazing sentences and writes so beautifully about life that you care so much about these characters. And it's the classic case of they're not connecting with each other. And you're like, please connect. You guys, you've been through so much, connect. And I love that. So this is one of my favorite YA sibling books of all time. It's great. So you'll have to read it.
I will. And that sounds really good because I must say, when I read Sam and Ilsa, I really, really fell in love with Sam, as I've told you. I thought he was the most gorgeous character. I wanted him for myself, just to put next to me on a couch somewhere. So I'm excited to read
Wait till you meet Noah. Noah in this book will give you the same effect. All right, so what
So I was shocked to hear that you hadn't read The Ghosts of Heaven by Marcus Cedric, award-winning writer, amazing writer. And the reason why this book was so influential to my writing of Stormwake is because Marcus does something incredible with form. It's basically 4 different stories, all in different times. We've got a cave woman, we've got someone in an asylum in New York, we've got in the 1930s, we've got someone in space in the future, and they've got someone in the witch hunts as well. And they're all connected through this idea of the spiral. And it's so brave and it's so challenging, and there's not really a narrative thread through there. The only thread is the image of the spiral and the image of the never-ending sort of idea of story and life and circles. And it's so extraordinarily bold and brave. And the idea is that you can read it out of order.
Oh no, I could never do that. Can't write out of order, can't read out of order. That sounds awesome.
So that, because this book's written as a play.
I was just say, you play with form. So Stormwake is a retelling of The Tempest.
Yes.
Or influenced by The Tempest, but you do such crazy, mad, brilliant things with it. I mean, I love your writing, but one of the things I love about it is when I start, I have no idea where you're going to go, and you go such amazing, interesting places with it. It just blew me away.
Thank you.
All right. My next one is All About Mia by Lisa Williamson. I must admit some bias. I am the American editor for this book. But again, talking about siblings, it is about a girl, Mia, who is the middle child. Her sister is a massive overachiever. Her older sister is a massive overachiever. Her younger sister is like a swim champion, and she feels she does not have a thing. And she feels that no matter what she does, she can't do anything right. And then when her older sister comes home pregnant, she's like, yes, great, now I'm going to be the good daughter. But no, her parents are like, you're pregnant, that's fine, we love you. And so she's like, no, I have to act out, I have to be seen. And it's about her trying to be seen in her own family, and she does amazing things. Many years ago, when I first read Bridget Jones's Diary, the voice of it just blew me away, and I was like, oh, this is so real and so funny, and that is totally what Lisa does.
Fabulous.
So again, if Sam and Ilsa could be half as funny as this book and have half as good sister and brother dynamics as this one has sister dynamics, I will be very happy.
Fantastic. And I love the way that you've picked characters and books that are all about connections and family and siblings. It's brilliant. So my second book is a book which I don't blame you for not having read, because it hasn't had a release yet here in the UK, although it has been released in America. It is a book called Kaleidoscope Song. It's by Fox Benwell. It's his second book. I thought this book was extraordinary. This is one of those books that I read in one sitting and it absolutely floored me. It's about a girl growing up in a township in South Africa and realizing that she's gay. But suffering a lot of prejudice from her community, and a lot of correction methods are given to her or tried out on her in order to make her straight. So it's quite harrowing in parts. But around that harrowing story is this extraordinary tale of love of music as well. And the main character gets this job as a DJ on the local radio station. And so she tells the story of her life through the songs that she hears and the songs that she plays. And the book is written as a song, really. It's lyrical, it's gorgeous, and again plays around with form. So I read this book and thought, wow, if Fox can do that, if he can tell a book like a song, I can tell a book like a play.
Fair. All right, so a queer book that's in love with music. Gee, why did you think
I know, right? You need to read this book.
So first we have to do our event, but we have a lot of reading ahead. Awesome. Well, that's very cool. So we could go on for hours here in the YA section picking out books, but we'll leave you with those. So we really hope you like them, and we will have to report back to each other very soon.
And we are gifting these to each other now
exactly.
as well.
So after the reading, we'll go home and read.
Okay, great.
Perfect. All right. Thank you.